Just doing a quick check. Okay, and we're just waiting for a few seconds more and a minute more max. And hello, I see someone. It's okay. It's exactly. In fact, we've gone to 6:31 and we're giving just 30 seconds more here. Quick reminder to everybody, keep your turbocharged water ready. Poster is in the group. It was just shared here a few minutes ago also. And all chats are happening on the Telegram group. It's so great to see all of you with your videos on, getting to say hello to all of you, wave out, give me a big smile. Okay, awesome. So we're ready to begin, but just before we do that, let's take a quick moment to gather ourselves. Shilpa, and please join me with your hands together in the namaste or namaskara, and let's just take a few seconds to settle in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Team Mystic Lotus, of Nidhu, Amrish, Ruchira, Misbah, Shilpa, it is my absolute honor and delight to welcome you in to the 5th edition of the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome Love and Health Tele Summit.
Yay!
What a day to start the Tele Summit. It's a day of celebration and festivities. We're all here together. So wishing everyone around the globe happy Gudi Padwa, happy Ugadi, happy Baisakhi, happy Cheti Chand, happy Ramzan, and happy Chaitra Navratri. May this year bring peace, prosperity, and good health to everyone. And just in case I pronounced any incorrectly, my apologies, and please feel free to transform the same for us, for me also. It is also the first day of Chaitra Navratri, making it a super auspicious and powerful day to begin our journey of transforming our health, our bodies, our relationships, what have you. And we have a super amazing lineup of transformational experts, processes, and techniques for you. And well, let's have some fun, people. What say you? Say yes. Just say yes.
Yes.
Our expert today often says that we're all here to have fun. However, when you're in pain, you can't have fun. There's no fun in being in pain. I know that. You know that. So what can we do about being in pain? Before we get into that, allow me to share a few experiences with you. Nina's excruciating pain and weakness in the legs was gone in 60 seconds. And no, I didn't just throw that movie name in, it was actually gone in 60 seconds. Okay. Naveen's headache was gone in 2 minutes. Aditi's stomach pain went from 9 to 3 in 5 seconds. Charmaine's body pain from neck, shoulder, knee, left palm, lower back, all vanished, leaving her feeling light and energetic. And Arunima, who while being in another workshop could still feel the wonder of the download, and her long time stiff upper back area is eased and relaxed now. And Irene's restricted, immobilized, frozen shoulder at a 7 came down to a 2 in one speedster session. So, all you beautiful people in the house, tell me, would you like to experience the relief, the ease, peace, and calm that comes with pain release? Say yes.
Yes.
Write yes on the group, nod your yes. Tell me, people, are you ready to go from pain to peace, from pain to freedom, from pain to fun, from pain to possibilities, from painful to powerful? Are you ready? Are you ready to transform your life? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And to tell us all about how to get the pain out and the fun in is a lover of trees, stars, family, everyone she works with, huge lover of, lover of Rasagullas and exclamation marks, owner and sharer of the fastest healing technique in the world, the decrease, also the language of 5D. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm, mystic Lotus welcome to awesomeness herself, Nidhu B. Kapoor. Hey, Nidhu.
Hey. Hi, everybody. Hi. 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 It's like Neelu said, for us, it's a very auspicious day. It's a very sacred day. It's the first day of the Chaitanya Navratri, Navratri being the 9 nights of the goddess. And Neelu and I come from a family where the goddess reigns supreme. We worship her, we bow to her, we acknowledge her presence in our life. And I thought that before we got into the nitty-gritty of what's really going on with pain, we should have some amount of relief. I mean, that's the whole thing with pain, right? It begs for relief. It wants relief. You know, we think that it's so much simpler to take a pill, to pop a pill, but the truth is there's that much more going on with pain. And before we understand what that is, because what we can understand, we can accept. What we can accept, we can let go. I would like you to experience Durga Ma's energies and release some amount of pain. Durga Ma has 10 weapons. Each of these weapons is cosmically energized and given to her by other gods, like big gods like Lord Shivji, like Lord Vishnu, like Lord Brahma, the god of water, wind, fire. One of these is the discus. The discus is a spinning vortex of golden, white, light, diamond, sharp energies. When the discus, like the decrease, starts working, it goes straight to the root of the matter. It is given an instruction and it follows through with that instruction. I would like you to start getting ready to receive the power of the spinning vortex, Sudarshan Chakra, by first of all, keeping your palms upwards on your thighs, mindfully breathing, which is, I want you to breathe in through your nose and I want you to exhale from the area of your pain, wherever that pain is. If you have pain in multiple spots, you can see yourself breathing out through multiple spots. So close your eyes. And for 2 minutes with me, just take in deep breaths through your nose and exhale from the area, spot, part of pain. Breathing in receiving prana, chi, oxygen, using that to exhale and push out all the pain wherever it is. Continue. Continue. As you exhale through the pain, you might start becoming aware of certain natures of the pain. Maybe you can feel its heaviness. Maybe you can feel its stiffness. Maybe you can feel its tightness. I want you to notice what is happening as you breathe in and use your breath to push the pain out. Making the intention that with every inhale and exhale, not only are you physically pushing out the pain, but also releasing the toxins into the bloodstream, into the lymphatic system. Which is where the Sudarshan Chakra, spinning wheel of gold, white, diamond, sharp light is going to start coming in. Durga Ma, with your permission, in your blessings, please allow us to use the Sudarshan Chakra to start clearing our auric field. Auric field, you are being cleansed by the Sudarshan Chakra now. The wheel spins in, starts removing out all debris, negativities, entities, darkness attached to the auric field, clearing the auric field of germs and viruses. The wheel spins in sharply, and you might even hear its sound as it moves into the auric field, out of the auric field, into the areas that need clearing, releasing, clearing, transmuting all rubbish that is right now in and on the auric field. Sudarshan Chakra moving into the skin, clearing the skin, multiplying into million chakras, spinning their way all into your deep tissue, moving, releasing, clearing, transmuting, flowing into the bloodstream, gathering all toxins, waste matter, congestions, and blockages, transmuting them into what can be released by the body more easily. Multiplying into million more Sudarshan chakras, bringing the clearing of the lymphatic system. Lymph nodes, lymphatic fluids, sinuses, underarms, sides of the shoulders, thymus, rapidly spreading its golden, white, diamond, glittering light into the body, into the respiratory system, into the endocrine system, into the reproductive system, into the digestive system, into the central nervous system, clearing the chakras in the spinal column, clearing the brain. Release, 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 clear, clear, clear. Pains out, pains out, pains out, pains shifting out, pains dissolving, resolving, shifting out, pains shifted out. Multiple and millions of Sudarshan chakras start coming together, start unifying into one, moving out of the body through the belly button, out of your auric field, back into the cosmic beyonds where our gods live, back to the finger of Durga Ma. Relax, release, let go, letting go, letting go, letting go, let gone. Take your time. When you come back with rubbing your palms, working up heat, and placing the heat wherever else there may be remaining aches and hurts. Open your eyes just a bit, close them. Open your eyes just a bit, close them. Open your eyes midway, close them. Open your eyes midway, close them. Open your eyes completely, close them. Open your eyes completely, close them. Take your time, have some water, tell me how you're doing, and also use these couple of moments to tell me, do you know what your life purpose is? Did the Sudarshan Chakra tell you something?
That was amazing, Nidhu. There are no words to describe the sensation, the feeling, the seeing of it, because it was literally uh like my body was just there was like from inside out, just like pouring out because of the millions of Sudarshan chakras doing their magic.
Yeah, I could actually hear the guzz taking place, but I thought if I made that sound, it might bring people out of the connection with what was going on in the body. So I didn't. But yes, tell me how you're doing. Tell me how your pains are. But tell me. Do you know what your life purpose is?
Going to check in with everybody, but I've got to tell you this. In the beginning, when we were doing the exercise and pushing the pain out, the first yawn that I had to take, my ears went pop like in an aeroplane.
Yeah,
they popped.
Nice.
Like pressure, pressure going off.
Nice.
Nidhu, should I just stop the share for now?
Yes, please.
And I forgot to tell everybody, this call is live on Facebook right now, and I hope you're there and watching us, whoever's there. So
hi everybody on Facebook. Hi.
Okay, and Linda says, that was great. Pooja says, I wish I knew life for life purpose. Ria was yawning a lot, and her eyes were watering. And he says, some current like passing through my right leg, some pain started at the ankle. Gulnar says, feel very light, had a knee pain, not feeling the pain.
Good.
Mother says, great experience. Sunita says, life purpose is to heal everyone.
Okay.
Samina says, I sneezed and yawned. My life purpose is to become a powerful healer. Rupi feels great. Linda again says, life purpose is to help others heal themselves. Monica also says, my purpose is to serve people. Honey felt something on her upper back as well. Ria still yawning. Cassandra says, not sure what life purpose is. Sharon says, my life purpose is to be at peace with who I am, what I have right now, and help people help themselves. And Vinita says, I could see the Sudarshan Chakra leaving. It was a beautiful experience, blissful. Rahat says, your pain gone. Neha says, I had a headache. Uma says, was heavy in the palms. And Neha says, the pain is still there. And her life purpose is to be the lightness. And quite a few, Arpana says, didn't want to be out of it. She wanted to stay with the Sudarshan Chakra and the meditation. And Kate says, life purpose is to be joyful and be there for family and friends, being kind. Very simple. And again, Anupreet says, my life purpose is to heal each other. There's so many of these coming in today.
True.
And Uma says, life purpose is to be happy and fulfill my bucket list. And Heidi says, being happy and spread the happiness.
So the thing you would see about life purpose is that there is a sense of service in life purpose. But each one of us is describing life purpose as something that's unique to us. But there is one life purpose, my darling. There's one life purpose, which is why we came here as human beings, which is why we were given free will, which is why we were given consciousness, which is why we were given choice. There is one singular, unifying life purpose that is true for all of us across timelines, across geography, across history. In fact, if that life purpose is what you are leading, what you are doing today will be an aspect of that life purpose. Do you know what that life purpose is? There is only one life purpose. And if you take a look at your life, and if you take a look at everybody's life, there are certain standards to it. I'm giving you a hint. There are certain things that we would all have had to go through. We could not have escaped.
I'm going to give you a few responses. Sorry, you were saying something.
Please go ahead, Ma.
Thank you. Manisha says, nice, Bindi, love it.
Thank you.
And Lily says, life purpose is to love and be loved. Barbara says, to express the divine on earth. Honey says, to expand joyfully. Charmaine says, love. Nehal says, have fun. Bandana says, love and acceptance self. Sunita says, to love and be happy. Kulpreet says, hi, ma'am, I'm new here. My experience was beautiful, was emotional, saw the presence of Ma, and my life purpose is to be one with the divine. Gulnar says, be love. Manisha says, we have to learn our lessons. Connie says, to live the life we have been given. Ria says, to be happy and to spread joy. Rupi says, to survive and be happy. Arpana says, to learn lesson. Amok says, moksha. And that's how it's going, to live through and learn what our karma soul contracts are, says Vandana. Garin says, share my learning to help others also to heal and brighten their life and spread joy. This is how it's going, spreading love, learn and unlearn. And only because this is the topic of the call, and much as I've never thought of this to be my life purpose, I would like to say it would be to live a pain-free life.
Fantastic. Fantastic. My darlings, you're getting a sense of it. You're getting a sense of the fact that the life purpose is something that's bigger than you, that it is an aspiration, that it is actually the goal of life. But let me tell you the one thing that binds all of us. And the one thing that binds all of us is that we were once babies, and then we were infants, and then we were adolescents, and then we were teenagers, and then we were young adults, and then we were not so young adults, and then we were older adults. in all of that, what we have all done is
learn, accumulate, store,
unfortunately, but true.
and
The thing
so
that, yeah,
experience,
yeah,
says Vandana. Honey says grow. Ruby says
grow.
worry.
We have grown. You have only one life purpose, my darlings, and that life purpose is to grow. Wherever you are growing, you are living your life purpose. If you are living your life purpose, you are in sync with the universe. You are in the flow. When you are not living your life purpose, which is if you are not growing, there will be pain. Life purpose is not what you do, it's what makes you grow. Like one of my life purposes is to wear as many bindis as possible. So you will see sometimes like I have this whole bunch like going, going through their own constellation on my forehead. But everywhere, every week, every month, as long as you are growing, you will not be in pain. And pain is a part of life. If there is pain, it will be temporary. It will leave rapidly. You will not suffer. Are you making better choices than last year? Are you taking better care of yourself than last year? And I'm saying last year because last year was just some months back, or even some months back. Are you walking away from toxic relationships and environments? Are you more aware than when you started? Have you stopped waiting for someone to come and save you, do something for you, take charge of your life?
I'm a 5 for 5 so far.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Pain is us not living our life purpose of growth. And let me tell you why we don't grow. Tell me, my darlings, when you step on a thorn or stub your toe or bump your elbow, what's the first thing you do?
I cuss.
Right. So there's the cussing, there's the ouch. Yes. But what's the thing you do immediately after that?
Take care of it.
Take care of it. And what's the first thing you do in taking care of it?
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Vandana says, ouch, withdraw. Vandana also says, get away.
Yeah.
The first thing to do in taking care of it is either holler out to somebody to get me the first aid box or make myself go to wherever it is needed, be it the fridge to take an ice cube out or the nearest place I can take care of it, basically.
Even before that, as Vandana said, you withdraw, right? You pull your foot back. You stand there for a couple of seconds. You hold your elbow. You withdraw. Pain is a physical signal from the body that something is not okay. It needs you to withdraw because if you continue, imagine, my darlings, do we stub our feet and continue walking? No, right? We pull back, we retreat so that the body can take the time required to make sure that whatever was wrong is no longer wrong, which is the action we take. Go to the first aid, holler out for help, cuss a little bit more, sit down, catch our breath. Babies grow the maximum in their sleep because they rest a lot. The number one reason that you are not living your life purpose of growth is you don't know where to stop. You do not know how to relax. You do not know where to stop and say no. Either there is the frantic giving and doing, or there is the frantic demanding and taking. You know, like this morning, my house help, she came to me and she said, "आपने वो कैसे पानी डाला है? सब जमीन पे गिर गया है, सब कुछ इधर में से निकल रहा है. What she was saying is that I have overwatered my plants. And instantly I thought, okay, I didn't know where to stop. Because the second part, when we don't grow, is when we don't listen. How many relationships, jobs, bosses, friends who are toxic are still present in your life? No?
I'm doing that.
Because how do you know when to stop? How do you know enough is enough? How do you know this is my time to take a break? This is my time to relax? Because you have to listen. One of the things that I have noticed maximum in people with pain is that they lose their ability to listen. And I understand because pain is a loud energy. You're listening to this pain, which is this screaming signal, attention from the body, screaming signal for attention from the body. You stop listening to other things. You stop listening to feedback. You know, in any fight, and most of you all know Neelu, you all know me, we're both headstrong people. Now and then we will have a showdown. She will say something, I will say something, then we will not speak for about 24 hours, then we will cry and say, I love you, we will make up. But the thing that I have noticed that every time we do that, even if I have to say, Neelu, you could have said that differently, or you should have said that differently, I always have a sense of feedback, and I always notice that there is a truth to what she said. Like, even though my maid was like, you've dropped this water, basically, she was saying she's got extra work to do because, you know, I overwatered the plants. But the feedback is, hey, you're overwatering the plants. And I can always justify that to myself because to me, more is better. It's better that you have more, you shouldn't have less. And that's true for my plants as well. So it's better that they have more water, they shouldn't have less. But at the same time, feedback. So I've made a note to say, okay, remember how much water you put today? Put half of that tomorrow. The message of the universe: change direction, rest, sleep, let it be. Simple messages come through because all messages are simple as long as you're willing to listen. And if you will listen, you will know where to stop. And if you will listen, you will know where to relax. And if you will listen, you will know when to retreat. We are probably the only species on earth that carry on in pain. And you know what that means? Because remember, what is pain? It's a signal that something's not okay. When we don't pay heed to that signal, what's going to happen? From something not okay, something more is not going to be okay. Something more is not going to be okay. And the next thing you know, it's a mess. Tons of things are not okay because the damage that needed to have been managed and controlled in our retreat didn't take place. How many of y'all in pain right now? Physical pain?
Lesser after the meditation in the beginning.
Right.
And it seems nobody in the group is in pain. There is no response.
No, I just asked. Check for mental pain, emotional pain, financial pain, physical pain. Because
okay, the yeses are coming in. Yeah,
Okay.
me, Sunita, Rahat, Shahana, Rupi, Ria, Dilly. Shamin says pain in the palm. Samina says, I am in pain after knee surgery. Kulpreet says physical pain. Garin says me. Pratibha says me. Everyone's yeses are coming in basically. Head pain, mental and financial pain. Jasmeeta says emotional pain at 7, and it's going on like that.
Good if you can identify it's emotional or it's mental. Because the third reason we do not grow, my darlings, is because the message that comes with pain, the listening, is always a physical instruction. And if you notice, the one thing that pain does to us is it immobilizes us. If it's physical, invariably you're forced to take rest. If it is mental, remember it immobilizes us, which means flow is not taking place. In pain, you cannot manifest your job, your love, your car, your money, because the flow has stopped. You are not listening to the pain. And invariably, the messages that come of action are very simple actions. Let this go now. Sleep now. Don't have a second helping. All Punjabis in the house are going to smile.
No.
That one.
No to that. It's like me telling you don't have the next Rasagul.
That's true. That's true. They're very simple instructions, but some kind of processing disorder takes place between the receipt of the instruction and the implementation of the instruction. So please just hear me out on this one. Check your pains after that. Visual processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Mental processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Sensory processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Physical processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Metabolic processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Digestive processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Emotional processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Brain processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Cognitive processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Spinal column processing disorders, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. Have water, check your levels of pain. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me where your pain is. Tell me how much is your pain. Let's talk to one of y'all and see where is it that you are not growing, refusing to grow, resistant to grow, reluctant to grow, and let us see what that does for your transformation of pain into possibilities.
Earlier, Nidhu, Nehal had said there is no pain for her, and Shahana had said that her pain has actually increased post the meditation. This was earlier. I happened to.
Yeah, please keep an eye out. That. Yeah, keep an eye out for her. I want to speak with her.
And Neha says head is still paining at 7. Ria says my body is actually feeling light. I was feeling very stressed before the call. Daisy says still paining, decreased a bit. Linda, left shoulder still hurts from falling backwards on steel many years ago. Jayalakshmi, left fingers, right ankle. Okay, and give us a rating, people, if you can, if you have an understanding of where on a scale of 1 to 10 it is. Manisha says pain in the back and leg not going. And lower back pain on the left side is at 7 for Annette. Rupali says pain in the chest area is at 4. Sunita says pain is still there. And Rahat says my back on the right side is at 5. So we have Annette at 4 on the left and Rahat at 5 on the right.
Got it.
And Ruchira, hi Ruchira, has written in how incredible. I've been having some pain in my left arm due to a heart issue and it's so much less right now.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So let me just do the one for pain 10 times, see how you feel after that. First of all, please hold your index finger and middle finger together. Painkiller Mudra 1. And let's do this. Yeah.
I have to do this. I have to take this also off.
Pain, you can leave now. Pain, you can leave now. Pains, dissolved. Pains, dissolved. Pains, resolved. Pains, resolved. Pain, extracted. Pain, removed. Pain, removed. Pain, cleared. Pain, cleared. Pain, you can leave now. Pain, Gone, all gone. Take your time, process. And let me tell you why I need you all to take time to process, because here's what takes place in pain. You've gotten hurt. Let us say you've gotten hurt here. And in getting hurt here, not listening to the message that you got to take a break, that you got to retreat, that you got to withdraw, that you got to ask for help, that you got to take a look as to what's going on, because you know if it's a thorn, you are not going to go in to the ICU. So not listening to those messages, not taking the action, starts making the pain find protection in the surrounding area. So the area around the pain and the pain itself starts contracting, starts contracting, starts contracting. And still you continue. Starts contracting. And becomes this interconnected mess of many levels and layers of energies. For example, if I were to stretch this, and let us say that this rubber band has life and it is sentient, how would it feel right now?
Pulled.
Pulled. But it's a rubber band, its job is to stretch. Now I stretch it some more. Feel more pulled? Then I stretch it some more. Feel more pulled? Now,
strained.
Yeah. Strained, stressed, tight. As I start releasing this and bringing it back to its normal size, obviously it is going to go through all those stages as well. For example, I want everybody to try this if your arm's not hurting. Pick up your glass of water and just hold it. You can't put it down.
And are you resting your elbow?
I am resting my elbow. Let's see what happens. What do you think will happen?
I'll wait for everyone to write in.
They may not find it easy to write in because I've taken one arm.
Oh, because right. Okay. So yes, it is definitely going to, I mean, it's literally like weight training 101. If you're going to hold on to a weight for more than a scheduled amount of time that is comfortable, it's going to start feeling heavy. It's going to start feeling like you need to put it down. You might not be able to because your arm feels kind of stuck at that angle.
Nice.
And so like maybe even stiffness, and the major temptation, because it's resting, just put the water in, lighten the load on the glass.
But you know, this is how pain builds up. We don't listen to the message. The message is lighten the load, have a sip of water, or put the glass down. But all of these things that Neelu said, stiffness, heaviness, all of these become part of the mess of pain. It becomes like this rubber band. And we continue, so we keep stretching. And in the middle, the pain keeps tightening, keeps tightening, keeps tightening. Like you feel bad, right? Even looking at this rubber band. And that's going on inside our heads, our emotions, and our bodies. Is this not? Wherever you have pain, there is a knot. I cannot dash, 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 in which lies the answer to your growth. So when you say I cannot, like lower back, for example, is I cannot let go. If you have lower back pain, you know you're holding on to stuff. Maybe you're also holding on to stuff as hoarding in the house. Maybe you're holding on to clutter, but you know that it is I cannot let go. So I cannot let go. You can leave now. For those of y'all with back pain, just say this 10 times. Tell me how your back pain is. And tell me what were the other body parts, Neil, that have pain?
There were others that had come in. Rupa, in fact, said that her headache is at a 9 for the last 8 days. Geeta says headache, body ache, throat pain at 6 due to COVID. Vandana says financial pain at 6, emotional pain at 9. Oh, Garin said upper back and all my joints. And Jayalakshmi says pain in the fingers, right ankle pain. And Allison says 60% of skin on body is red welts and pus weeping pain at 1,000. Oh dear, Allison.
No, let me speak to the person with the 9 headache. I'm so sorry.
Rupa.
Rupa.
I'll just get her on.
Heads. The heads are about I cannot change. I cannot give more than I am giving. I cannot be more positive. Basically, I cannot change. Let us see what happens with Rupa.
Rupa's here. Rupa say.
So I'm in like complete mess, I guess. And I want to just take a break and hit my head. And it's just going crazy.
I felt your pain very strongly, Rupa. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I won't ask you to speak too much, but can you tell me what happened 9 days ago or 10 days ago?
Yeah, so I've been staying at home because of COVID for last 1 year. And I don't know how I got COVID. And my dad is very old. And there are other things, still not taking some precautions. So I'm stuck in my room. I'm not able to do anything. And no medication is helping actually. And if my fever doesn't go down, then they'll have to find a hospital and beds are not available.
Okay. I cannot do anything. You can leave now 9 times. Neelu lets you and I say it because I'm sure it'll make her feel better to not have to force herself to speak. So I cannot do anything.
I cannot do anything.
You can leave.
You can leave now.
I cannot do anything.
I cannot do anything.
You can leave now.
You can leave.
I cannot do anything.
I cannot do anything.
You can leave now.
Leave now.
I cannot do
anything.
You can leave
You
now.
can leave now.
I cannot do
I
anything.
cannot do anything.
You can leave
You
now.
can leave now.
I cannot do
I
anything.
cannot do anything.
You can leave now.
No.
I cannot do
I
anything.
cannot do anything.
You can leave
You
now.
can leave now.
I cannot do
I
anything.
cannot do anything.
You can
You
leave
can
now.
leave now.
I cannot do
I
anything.
cannot do anything.
You can
You
leave
can leave
now.
now.
I must prepare you, Rupa, to not say a sentence like, it's still there. What I want you to tell me is what's going on with the headache.
One second, she muted herself.
No?
Rupa, I've sent you a request to unmute.
Yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, so it's like not there. There's no headache now.
I think her bandwidth, literally her bandwidth is low. Her network's also low.
Okay. Rupa.
Yeah, bandit. So I'll just message on Telegram.
Sure. Let us know. But she sounded a little better and I'm glad about that.
Rupa, you're still unmuted. Do you want to give it a shot? Just say something.
Yeah, can you hear me now? I think
Yes, a little better.
Sorry, Rupa, it's not audible. May I please bother you to text on Telegram? Neelu will read it out for us and she'll keep me posted.
Okay.
as you probably saw, and thank you, Rupa, for showing up, because you've also given us a fabulous case study with your case. You can see how defeated, victimized, mental painfulness she was going through. Complete giving up, not being able to take on a challenge, collapsing in a crisis. These are places of growth, because the thing is, with Pluto retrograde taking place, and I have to bring up a retrograde at least now and then at least once in a call. And with Pluto going retrograde on the 27th, challenges are going to show up for us, because that's how the butterfly strengthens its wings. That's how we learn to fly. So crisis, challenges. What do we do at that time? It tells us how much we have grown. It tells us how much we can grow. The amount of pain you are in today is a direct potential for your growth, is a direct potential for your life purpose being led, is direct potential for your transformation. So now when you tell Neelu what's going on in a body part, tell her how much your potential for transformation is.
Thank you. We have a message in from Facebook as well, Nidhu. So just letting you know that Tanu Sharma is saying that her right leg knee is paining.
Okay. Okay.
We would not be able to get her on, of course, because she's on Facebook.
Yeah. But Tanu, yes. Tanu, the thing with the knee is I cannot get what I need. So 10 times, just say I cannot get what I need. You can leave now and keep us posted. Check how your knee pain is.
Rupa's written in Nidhu, right now, fever is not coming. It's under control, finally on steroids. And she's thanked everybody for their supportive words.
Fantastic. Okay. How is her headache?
She's actually not mentioned it. So Rupa, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody's raised their hand, Ma.
Yeah, that's Smita. Please just write in on the group, whatever it is that you would like to ask. And Nidhu, you asked everybody to rate themselves on
their potential for transformation.
On their potential for transformation.
Growth. Yeah. And tell me the body part where this potential is stuck.
All right. Interestingly, I'm going to be giving you like another answer, because I have people writing in, and Rupa says no headache.
Yay!
People are still writing in. The pancreas is at 9. Rupi says chest pain. Sunita says shoulder and arm joint paining. Manisha says repetitive problems.
Right.
And I'm scrolling up.
Okay. You know what? First of all, my darlings,
still coming in, Nidhu. Sorry, I'm just coming in. Yes. I'm finding, I get the feeling you're going to take us there, because the potential to transform is not, they're still coming in as neck at 6, Cynthia lower back, knees and small headache 7, Jasmita shoulder at 6, eyes feel heavy at 6, says Ramila.
Right.
So tell me what's going on out here.
Well,
because nobody's given that, they're still giving their pain ratings in.
Correct. Your pain rate, well, actually the potential rating is the same as the pain rating. But when you look at it as the potential for growth, you've instantly taken your power back from pain. Right now, pain's ruling your life. You've got to rule the pain. You've got to listen to the signal. You've got to untie the knot that is hidden in the pain. You've got to see your potential for growth and transformation in that pain. So when you say neck pain, you just say neck, potential, transformation, the number. The
Oh,
next,
so cool.
yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. The moment you look at that number, your pain should start easing up immediately, because that's the first signal that the pain wants to give you, which is, I'm tied up in knots. Please untie me. The moment you see it as potential for growth, the pain loosens up a little bit, because now you are not stretching it. Get out, get out, get out. Let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of it. That's not why pain's there. In fact, the pain is there because you did not understand what the pain was signaling when it showed up as pressure, when it showed up as tension, when it showed up as upset, when it showed up as tightness, when it showed up as stiffness, when it showed up as heaviness. So right now, for you to take a step back, remember that, my darlings, first step of growth is you got to retreat, you got to rest, you got to sleep, take a step back and look at your pain. Because I'll say this again, my loves, releasing pain, we will do this right now on the call, bunch of us together. But what you want is to understand your pain. When you understand something, it's for life. When you can understand something, only then can you accept it. And only then can you let it go. If your intention is that I must get rid of this because there is a wrongness to this pain, I'm so sorry, my darlings, some other pain will come. The reason why we're even starting the Mystic Lotus, awesome, awesome. Love and Health Tele Summit with the transformation for pain is that you continue to see your potential for growth and transformation in the upcoming calls as well. So
Awesome.
Spend time with me on this one. We will clear pain. We will clear pain today. We will clear pain over the next 30 days. We've got stuff to do. In fact, right now, Neelu, let me just do one remote.
Before you go into that, let me just quickly give you this. And in fact, Tanu has another question as well. Tanu, come on to Telegram. Yeah, the team will just post the link for you. Come here. All right, and you'll see so much more happening here as well. Come, we'll wait for you. She had a question about why this is happening. I'm sorry, I missed the name. Somebody's asked why. What is the reason behind frozen shoulder, and what would be the decree for that? Says Sunita. Interestingly, the moment you said, this is your transformation, Vinita Ji immediately wrote in leg potential transformation for growth 7.
Super.
Nazia said neck
now it's
potential
something to applaud. And applaud is what I want you to do. Sorry, Neelu, I interrupted.
No, please. No.
So what I want you to do is applaud over the area of pain.
This applause is going wherever it is for you, Vinita Ji.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And Nazia says neck potential transformation 10 on 10. You write the neck also.
Wherever you have pain, my darlings, take the 2 fingers, index finger and middle finger, and just poke it a little bit, as long as it's bearable. So I don't want you to put yourself in more pain. I don't want you to have to, poke that knot, because the knot we want to untie, and do this with absolute loving kindness and gentleness. But just poke the area closest to it. Wherever is the pain, I'm just randomly going here and there, wherever. Okay, neck, right? Somebody said neck. So just poke it. Poke it, huh? And then clap over it. Poke it again. Poke it again. Check your pain and tell me if it is going through the journey. Remember the journey? You stretch, 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 stretch. There is the pressure. There is the heaviness. There is the stiffness. There is the numbness. There is the aching. There is the hurting. There is the upset. And there is the pain. When you start collapsing the pain and you come towards that center where you're going to untie it all, you will experience these. So remember, in the journey of pain, you must keep in mind the nature of the pain. So if it is stiffness, don't call it pain. You must remember the intensity. It was a 0 on 10, and intensity being the intensity, the potential intensity. It was that much. And the place. Sometimes you're doing this and you're saying, I cannot see another point of view. I cannot see another perspective. You can leave now, you can leave now. And suddenly something else starts paining somewhere else. This pain stays the same, but another body part starts aching, or another body part starts feeling better. So nature, place, intensity. You have to keep these three in mind when you are doing what is known as chasing the pain. Have you finished clapping? Yes? Now I'm going to give you one more very simple thing to do. Does everybody remember that the right hand is for giving and the left hand is for receiving? Yes? So when you want to pull pain out from somewhere, you turn the left over it, put the right on it, and keep it about a centimeter above. This is from the Japanese healing modality, Jin Jitsu, and it is incredible. It's incredible. So when I say keep it about an inch above, so if you want it to touch, you can, but keep it an inch above, see what happens in 2 to 5 minutes. Now, let us say that instead of pain that has to be removed, there is something like a blister, or there is something that is pus filled, something that needs to be burst. Obviously, you have to give more energy so that it bursts. In that case, you will take your right hand over it and put your left over the right. For most of us, I think what we're doing is pulling out, which is receiving out from the pain. So left over it and then right over it. Okay. Let me tell you the next thing to do. And I know I'm telling you everything so quickly, and all of this will be there in one place for you all. I'm even going to give you a PDF when we finished our 30 days together. But right now, I want to tell you that when this happens in pain, when that knot happens, oxygen gets limited. Obviously, right? Because circulation has almost stopped, which is also why there is pain. Remember what circulation is? It's movement. And remember the one message we don't listen to? It's the message of movement. Wherever you have body pain, you can move something or the other. Like, put your left hand in, put your left hand out, put your left hand in, and shake it all about. A boogie, oogie, oogie, a boogie, oogie, oo. And that's the way it goes. Put your right hand in, put your right hand out, put your right hand in, and shake it all about. A boogie, oogie, oogie, a boogie, oogie, oo. And that's the way it goes. So movement is possible. Yeah, this is also movement, right? Clapping is also movement. Poking is also movement. Write the oxygen symbol over it. Everybody knows the oxygen symbol. It's O with a 2 at the bottom. Over the area of pain, just trace out a big circle and put a little 2 at the bottom. See how it makes you feel.
People are pouring in with their responses right from the point of the transformation potential.
Yeah.
So Tanveer said head potential transformation 7. Honey said right leg potential transformation 9. And Heidi, it's interesting that you asked this, and Barbara's also asked it. Can we snap instead of clapping when we do it over one arm? Nidhu, I'm going to say this because I was actually doing it on a small part of my forearm. And one time I clapped my palm, one time I kind of clapped over it, one time I clicked my finger also. I did all three.
Lovely. Poke it.
Yeah.
Snap it. Thump it.
Yeah, that's what, thump it. Okay, and Honey's asked, what if there's an itch? Oh, so would it still be the right hand over the left over the itch?
Question. Yeah, itch will be right over left, because you want to pull an itch out. You don't want it to go back into the body. So it'll be right over left. So you'll put the left first, so you pull it out.
And just in case it is not gotten through to anybody, it's because the left is your receiving hand. So you're receiving the pain and then taking it from the right and like giving it out. Basically, that's the basic fundamental behind it, right? Got it. It's so cool again.
Tell me somebody else with their potential for transformation at a 9, and let's see what we can do for them immediately.
So right leg potential transformation 9 says Honey. Do you want me to get her on?
Yes.
Manisha, you've raised your hand. You put it down. Just put it into the group. Okay, and there you are, Honey. Request to unmute you has gone. Have you received the request, Honey? And this is not the other Honey. This is a different Honey.
Oh.
Because the spelling's different.
Okay.
And they're both typing. Hi, Honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at her smile. No wonder her name is Honey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very new here. And this is my first ever workshop.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
Tell us, what is your leg potential transformation?
So my right leg pains a lot actually. And so I wanted to know basically what is the reason, or, what is my growth potential, what I need to learn.
Okay. So on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is the pain in the right leg? Is it there right now?
No, it is not right now, but then it often pains, like thrice a week or 4 times a week.
Is
it generally pains.
Is it normally in the morning or in the evening?
It is normally in the calf area, calf muscles.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So the pain in calf muscles usually has to do with fear of the masculine. So either you had a very scary, frightening, strict father, or you are married to somebody who's like that, or you have a son who bullies you. Or you have all three, inshallah not.
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay. So that's what it is. So in the calf muscles, I cannot stand up for myself.
Okay.
So there is the fear of standing up for yourself because you're dealing with an authority figure. So it's you have a baby.
Yeah, 6 months old, 7 months old.
Oh my God, adorable. Adorable. Hi, baby.
Just a second.
Hi. Hi, Babu.
Harshiv.
Harshiv?
Yeah.
Shiv.
Hi, Harshiv.
I normally don't do this. I don't think I've ever done it, but fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I want you to try this, honey.
Yeah.
I want you to say, I cannot stand up for myself. You can leave now 10 times. And then see how the frequency of the pain happens. And tell me if there's a reaction right now when you say it. Go ahead.
Right now, live.
Okay, take your time. Don't have to do it live. And keep us posted.
I mean, like everybody is watching, so that's why.
You see your comfort. If you're comfortable, go ahead. If not, do it in your time. Let us know on the group.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
On Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Not at all. Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, honey. It's her
Bye,
first time.
Nidhi.
Yeah.
It's her first time here, Nidhu.
First time.
Honey, you'll do that. Let us know. And
Yeah.
this is the big thing with Nidhu's work, and it's very simple, but it really goes down into layers. So take your time and enjoy the process.
Sure. Thank you.
Nidhu, I have Kulpreet
Yeah.
at I have neuropathic pain potential transformation 9 left leg, and eyes are hurting too.
Interesting.
And
Is she
yes.
coming on?
I am just checking.
And Reema's also put her hand up. I'm so glad you know how to do reactions, Reema.
So I can see two Kulpreets here. This is Kulpreet Kaur. Hang on. Reema, you want to let me know on the group? Kulpreet, request to unmute has been sent.
Hi,
She's
I'm
in.
Kulpreet Kaur. I think Kulpreet, other Kulpreet, only Kulpreet, she has asked the question. She wants to ask the question.
Okay, this says KK, so I kind of just put the
There's a
two.
third
Okay,
person as KK also.
okay. I'll do that. Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
No worries.
The other Kulpreet has been sent request.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Tell me about you.
Actually, I'm new here,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of issues. I have chronic respiratory failure, and then I have it's a fibromyalgia. It's a disease like my
I know.
ligaments, my
I know.
nerves. So right now, like I'm in just constant pain. Whenever I put pressure on my leg, it just feels like it's going to burst. And my ear, my eyes, it's uh it's just like it's hurting a lot and it never stops, even with the painkillers I take. So like I cannot even sit properly. Like I have to either like bend this side. I cannot use my wrist because I cannot put pressure. If I put pressure, the nerve pain it just goes worse. And yeah, right now also. So my eyes are hurting and it's watering. It's been happening from last 3-4 months. I've been putting antibiotics on my in my eyes like all the time. So yeah, so, like right now I just want like my leg pain is just like I could just put little pressure so I can sit easily or I can sleep little comfortably. So
Okay. Tell me a little bit about when this started.
this pain started, it's been now 7 months and I'm having the failure of my lungs from last, it's been now 3 years. So when I have to walk around or go outside, I have to carry my oxygen cylinder to go. But with this condition, the things have gone really worse, like because my lungs couldn't take the strength. I have chronic fatigue. Even getting up and doing things with my kids are like put just toll on me. So,
I can understand. I
so
can understand. What happened 3 years back?
uh, I don't have a good like my relationship with my like marital, like had a lot of stress. So that stress just keep on getting building up, building up, building up, building up. So one after another, first my lungs got infected. Then I was having a lot of infection viruses, a lot of stays in the hospital. I cannot eat food. I'm allergic to a lot of food. I cannot even take medications. It's just very minimum. Cannot take a lot of medication, get severe allergic reactions. So it's just since then, it's just I have atopic dermatitis. Anything, if I eat something which my body doesn't accept or touch something, it just makes like itching, like severe. So yeah, since then it's just going down, down, down. Earlier, mentally, I wasn't strong enough, but since doing meditation and taking God's name, at least my mental level has become more positive. But physically, I'm just struggling. I'm just trying my best just to be there for my kids as long as I can.
Are you still married?
Yes, still. Now I'm in India. Earlier, I was in US. So since this condition, so I just came here to my parents. So now, like things are not stressful anymore because it's not, ongoing thing. So it's calmer over there, but now the body is already weakened.
I understand.
I've
I'm going to do a specific one. My darlings, everybody who's having something going on with their legs, I'm going to start with the bottom half of the body. Then I'm going to do the torso. And then I'm going to take on the arms, shoulders, neck, and head area. So this will take about 15 minutes. I want everybody to be absolutely relaxed. If you can hold the painkiller mudra, please do. If you want to lie down, please do. I'm also going to be invoking the discus again. I'm going
Want me to get the picture on the screen, Nidhu?
No, Ma. I think everybody's gotten it now.
And would you just show everybody the pain
Index
mudra
finger,
once on
middle
video?
finger together, very gently.
Lots of new people just joined in. Nidhu, just a quick question before you start this for Kulpreet. A lot of people were writing in about, pain here, pain there. They're all asking why the reason for this pain here or there. Right now, what you're doing, starting at the bottom upwards, this will take care of all these other people as well, right?
Yes, very much. It's for everybody.
For everybody. Super.
For everybody.
Okay.
For everybody. In fact, I would like everybody to please note the 3 pointers of pain: intensity, nature, and place. Yes? I'm going to put myself off. You're most welcome to do the same, but you can keep going.
Nidhu,
Yeah?
Nidhu, the intensity here is the potential intensity, right?
That's right. Potential intensity. Okay, I'm starting. Everybody's hydrated. Everybody's in the mudra.
The picture for the mudra has also been posted on the group, just information for everyone.
You. I have a marvelous team.
Super awesome.
Pain removal started for the legs. Inflammations being removed. Criticism from the joints being removed. Fears from heel and calves being removed. Myofascial tension from muscles being removed. tightness and strain from cartilage and tendons being removed. Misalignments rectified. Misalignments rectified. Misalignments rectified. The pain of blame in the thighs being removed. The pain of accusations in the buttocks and back of the thighs being removed. Judgments undone, unformed. 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 Pain 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 undone, unformed. I cannot let go. You can leave now. I will not let go. You can leave now. I don't want to let go. You can leave now. I do not wish to grow. You can leave now. I cannot grow. You can leave now. I will not grow. You can leave now. I cannot move on. You can leave now. I will not move on. You can leave now. I cannot move on. You can leave now. I don't want to move on. You can leave now. Keep processing. Bringing in Sudarshan Chakra. Spinning, serrated, golden, diamond, white, light, bright disc. Spinning into skin, multiplying into millions, cleaning, cleansing, clearing, purifying deep tissue, bones, tendons, cartilage, fascia, joints, clearing out ankle joints, clearing out knee joints, clearing out hip joints. Process, keep processing. Youthful vitality and vigor restored to the legs. Legs, you can feel stronger now. Legs, you can move better now. Youthful vitality restored, restored, restored. Legs, I find you capable, competent, strong. Moving to the mid-torso, lower back, lower abdomen, waistline, stomach, chest, rib cage, and upper back. Just receive. It is a very gentle poke and push massage. Pulling out all congestions, obstructions, restrictions, restraints into the bloodstream. Squeezing all toxins out into the lymphatic system. Lower back, you are better now. I cannot let go. You can leave now. I will not let go. You can leave now. I do not want to let go. You can leave now. I want to keep holding on. You can leave now. I need to keep holding on. You can leave now. I want to keep holding on. You can leave now. I cannot feel safe. You can leave now. I do not feel safe. You can leave now. I will not feel safe. You can leave now. I don't want to feel safe. You can leave now. I cannot clear out. You can leave now. I will not clear out. You can leave now. I do not want to clear out. You can leave now. I should not clear out. You can leave now. Firmer, firmer, firmer. Leaner, leaner, leaner. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Firmer and leaner and leaner and stronger and stronger. Flabbiness, you can leave now. Flab, you can leave now. Judgments, undone, unformed. Pains, undone, unformed. I cannot feel worthy. You can leave now. I will not feel worthy. You can leave now. I don't want to feel worthy. You can leave now. I don't want to be in charge of my life. I cannot be in charge of my life. I will not be in charge of my life. You can leave now. You can leave now. You can leave now. Removed, removed, removed. Gone, all gone. Pain, gone, all gone. Pains, untie, 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 untied, untied, untied. I cannot live without the past. You can leave now. I will not live without the past. You can leave now. I don't want to live without the past. You can leave now. The past, you can leave now. Holding on to the past, you can leave now. I cannot forgive myself. You can leave now. I will not forgive myself. You can leave now. I do not want to forgive myself. You can leave now. I should not forgive myself. You can leave now. I cannot forgive myself. Somebody else has to. You can leave now. Waiting for somebody else to forgive me. You can leave now. Waiting for my father to forgive me. You can leave now. Waiting for my mother to forgive me. You can leave now. I cannot speak up. You can leave now. I will not speak up. You can leave now. I do not want to speak up. You can leave now. I cannot see all sides of a situation. You can leave now. I will not see all sides of a situation. You can leave now. I don't want to see all sides of a situation. You can leave now. I do not want to be understood. You can leave now. I cannot be understood. You can leave now. I cannot feel understood. You can leave now. I cannot listen anymore to this rubbish. You can leave now. I cannot listen anymore to my family. You can leave now. I don't want to listen anymore. You can leave now. I should not listen anymore. You can leave now. I cannot be free of baggage. You can leave now. I cannot be free of baggage. You can leave now. I will not be free of baggage. You can leave now. I don't want to be free of baggage. You can leave now. I cannot handle anymore. You can leave now. I will not handle anymore. You can leave now. I don't want to handle anymore. You can leave now. Calling in the spinning vortex of golden white light, bright, serrated, sharp light, beginning at the base of the lower abdomen in the root chakra, multiplying and spinning out across the entire torso, reducing, minimizing, shrinking, eating, destroying pain, pains, unformed, undone, pains, unformed, undone, pains, unformed and undone, pains, vanish, vanishing, vanished, pains, vanish, vanishing, vanished, pains, gone, all gone, moving to the neck, back of the neck, jaws, sides of the face, forehead, entire brain, and spinal column. Beginning gentle squeezing and massaging. I cannot be flexible. You can leave now. I will not be flexible. You can leave now. I do not want to be flexible. You can leave now. I do not want to pay attention. You can leave now. I will not pay attention. You can leave now. I will not, I do not, I don't want to pay attention. You can leave now. I cannot love and accept myself. You can leave now. I will not love and accept myself. You can leave now. I do not love and accept myself. You can leave now. I do not hear with ears of love. You can leave now. I cannot hear with ears of love. You can leave now. I will not hear with ears of love. You can leave now. I do not smell with love. You can leave now. I will not smell with love. You can leave now. I cannot smell with love. You can leave now. I do not see with eyes of love. You can leave now. I cannot see myself with eyes of love. You can leave now. I will not see myself with eyes of love. You can leave now. I cannot trust anyone, even God. You can leave now. I will not trust anyone, even God. You can leave now. I don't want to trust anyone, including God. You can leave now. Judgments undone, unformed. Pains undone, unformed. Judgments undone, unformed. Pains undone, unformed. Covering the entire body, front and back, with the energy of the spinning vortex, golden white light. Infusing auric field with golden white light. Releasing the chakras in the body, unifying them, sending them out from the belly button. What if there is nothing wrong with you? What if you are perfect, whole, and complete? Resistance to growth, you can leave now. Reluctance to grow, you can leave now. Blocks to growing, you can leave now. Stuck and not growing, you can leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. Take your time, my darlings. There may be stiffness or heaviness, as when you may have been sitting for a long time and you suddenly get up, how you have to stretch. Please be gentle, stretch. Wake up, come back, sit up, stand up, have some water. And tell me how you're doing. And while you tell me how you are doing and how you are feeling and what is going on with the pain, nature of the pain, as well as the place of the pain, I want to introduce you to something that we've not had on our calls, but it also comes from Japan. And it is the art form of kintsugi. And kin means gold and sugi means joinery. So joined with gold. And kintsugi is the art of taking things that are broken, fragile, damaged, and putting them together with gold, making them stronger, making them even more beautiful, making them even more resilient. We are going to be kintsugiing ourselves over the next 1 month. And I want to ask you to please repeat this one after me. All of me is kintsugied now. All of me is kintsugied now. All of me is kintsugied now. 3 times. Just say it. See how you're feeling.
Put it up on the screen as well for everyone to have a look, and putting it in the group as well. So Nidhu, people are responding to the amazing 15 minutes that you just took all of us through. Honey says, fell asleep, I think. Sunita says, yawning.
Good.
Jayashree says, awesome. Gulnar says, light, 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 feeling so light.
Good.
Neha says, awesome it was. Annette says, relaxing, body feel light. Jayashree says, light. Ruby says, relaxing. Anju says, light. Daisy, lots of heat released. Saryu says, relaxed. Farida is calmer and confident. And that's the trend of it. Geeta's headache, body ache gone. She's the one who's down with COVID. So happy to hear that. Jaswinder is also feeling very light, a lot of heat releasing, numbness, twitching, coughing.
Good.
That's
Good.
Kulpreet.
I had twitching. I forgot to mention twitching, jerking. All of these are great signs. It's good.
Vandana says, awesome. The throat pain is gone. And that's the basic trend that's going on here. Nidhu, Ramila says, feeling energized. I had a quick question and Dilly says, amazing. Lower back pain gone, all gone.
All gone, all gone.
And Samina says, relaxing, felt very hot in the heels and soles of feet throughout, but better now, feel more flexible. Gulnar says, even the anger is gone. And Alice says, feels good. I have a question for you, Nidhu.
Yeah.
Slightly with the earlier bit, when you asked everybody to give their potential for transformation, may I remove the screen share for now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. When you asked everybody, what is your potential for transformation?
Yeah.
And there were so many at 8, 9, 10 and everything. Yeah. So somebody whose pain is lesser, does that mean there's no potential for transformation there? Like, I mean, they're not going to just say it and become like Optimus Prime types.
Optimus Prime. That's your second movie reference. Well done, well done, well done. So for those of us with a smaller number, it means you are growing. It means you're doing fine. And as long as you're growing, my darlings, I guarantee you, pain will be extremely temporary and there will be no suffering. You will not stay stuck in the pain. Growth comes with, what's number one, my darlings?
Taking a step back, movement.
A step back and relax. Relaxation is a huge part of ascension, transformation, evolution, growth, and pain relief. I guarantee if you are in pain and you are staying in pain, there is a part of you that is not taking a break, that is not stepping back. Like, for example, and I know that quite a few on the group do suffer with this, like a savior disorder. Like you have to take care of everybody. Like you have to manage everybody. Like somehow if you don't do something, the others won't be safe. It's very painful because there is no rest for you, because there's always something going on with everybody. At some point or the other, if it's not this, it is that. Savior disorders do not allow for self to be prioritized, for self to be rested and relaxed. Savior disorders are when we are busy running around that aeroplane, trying to put the mask on everybody else, and then realizing, oh, I haven't put my own mask on, and falling. Savior disorders give rise to mental pain first, emotional pain next, and physical pain after that. It's a very painful disorder because you don't take time off for yourself. So rest is the most crucial part of pain release. And in fact, over the next 30 days, we're going to be taking 3 days and 20 minutes together. And all we're going to be doing is clearing, releasing, relaxing. 20 minutes, that's it. Like we did just now, that's what we'll do. And depending on which god or goddess is blessing us at that time, we will invoke their weapon or their gifts for ourselves and use that for our mental, emotional, physical, financial bodies as well.
That is really cool. In fact, thank you for saying that, because I was actually going to ask you, everybody is responding on the group. As you can see, everyone, there is a shift happening. There is the transformation happening. This is right now for now, right? This is work that needs to be done over a period of time.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
It's consistent work to be done.
Correct, consistent work. Because the more you've been in pain, the more you are not used to growing. So when you start growing, there are going to be growing pains. And there's also with transformation takes place in parts. Maybe what you're thinking is that you can run the marathon in a couple of weeks. But maybe before that, the part that needs to get transformed is your stomach feeling better. So staying open to also the messages, remember the second part of not growing is not listening. So staying open to the messages that come in, especially messages of movement. If nothing else, clap around your area, clap around your body, cleanse your auric field. But clapping is amazing for pain release. Amazing. Not to mention that clapping is also an act of applause. It's also an act of joy. It's an act of glee. So immediately the body is manufacturing endorphins, which is the body's normal, natural morphine. So it's like a painkiller. And when you clap, I must say this while we are on video. When you clap, so just clap in front of your third eye. So when you clap, you'll have these bellows of air coming on, right? So when you clap over your area of pain, sense that bellow coming onto that. And one of the things that our mothers would usually do, or our older sisters would usually do when we were in pain or had bruised our knees, the one thing they would do is they would put something on and then they would do. So even while clapping, you take a break and you do clap again, and you do. You've done this, you've poked it, just poke it again. Basically, you're shifting the pain in bunches, because everything is energy at the end of the day. It's just that pain has become physical. But there is mental pain, headaches, there is emotional pain, upset, taking things too personally, always taking things personally all the time, giving nobody the space and the right to be who they need to be at that moment. So at that moment of upsetness, just wherever the upsetness is, basically movement. Let there be movement. In movement, there is growth. In growth, there is life purpose. In life purpose, you cannot be living in pain. Only possibilities, only sense of power, trust, safety, protection, belonging in the world. And Neelu, did you have another question? Did I just go off somewhere else?
No, I've just been reading. I've just been reading what everybody's writing in. They all have something or the other to say to you. I know we've gone kind of way past kind of time. I'm just going to bring up. Yeah, it's 8:20. So I just wanted to bring up a few things very quickly.
Yeah.
Mona said that I had a severe headache, migraine, and fluctuation in BP since the afternoon. Neck, back, joint pain in stomach at 10 a.m. and she's better now. And Connie says, I feel fully healed by this meditation. Sario's asked, can we use these to heal our loved ones?
Yes, of course.
And Chantal says, no physical pain, lots of tears from releasing emotional pain, yes to growth. And lots and lots of questions coming in, especially about the, what does this mean or what does that mean? And there was one that I know that I saw that, okay, so Katie said in the last week, and it happens on and off, I have felt like someone is poking me in the shoulder blade area or between my shoulder pain. What does that mean, please? In fact, this has been, again, I've been seeing this all throughout. Everybody wants to know, what does the pain on the foot mean?
Yeah,
What does
yeah.
the pain on the shoulder mean?
Yeah, we'll have exciting conversations on that because we're going to be chatting on the group for a while today and all of tomorrow. So I will write that if I miss your post. In fact, I don't know if this is possible to do, if it's possible to just put them in one shot, because I would love to add those questions to the PDF as well. Like a list of the I cannots. What is this? What is that? Right? That's what you mean, Neelu?
Yes, because I'm assuming the questions are being asked because that is what is bothering them also. Like for example, somebody did say that I have a pain in my foot. Why does that happen?
Correct.
Why is there an ankle pain? Why is there a knee pain? Right now, somebody's saying there's a feeling of some like being poked in the middle of KT's. Yeah.
You said somebody poking. So is there an actual sense of somebody poking, or is it just a poke? A poke can happen with fibromyalgia. And fibromyalgia can be very painful. There are about 8 to 10 fibromyalgic points in the body, and each of these points can get very sore and very tender. So tell me a little more when I get onto the group.
And Uma had actually earlier written, Uma Shashadri, that she'd been having a fair amount of shoulder pain, and she's written that amazing, my left shoulder pain is gone to 2 from 10. God bless you, Nidhu.
Awesome. And keep in mind, my darlings, tell me the nature change. I need your awareness up, because without the awareness, not only will you not listen, but you will also not want to take action then, because you're taking action based on what you're listening to, right? So if the awareness is not up, listening will be down. And then the amount of action you take will be down, then the amount of growth that takes place will be down, and the pain will prolong. So tell me about the difference. Tell me where it was painful and it was sharp, it is now heavy, or it's now stiffness, or it's now aching, or it's now hurting.
So Rima, who's been raising her hand, was basically saying that I have severe fibromyalgia too, and 5,000 other issues. And
sorry,
Andrea says, yes, you were saying.
Shall we speak to Rima?
Yeah.
And is that Rima Day?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did she just? Oh, I was just about to unmute her and I suddenly lost track. Okay. 1 second.
Kemon acho, Rima? Kothay acho?
Rima request to unmute is gone.
I'm from Vashi, Navi Mumbai, actually.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Tell me, Rima, you said you have fibromyalgia?
Yeah, and lots of other issues too. I've had around, say, 4 surgeries in my life. And I've got asthma, I've got IBS, irritable bowel syndrome.
Right.
I also have severe cold allergy. Tend to get, my tonsils get inflamed. Apart from that, due to fibromyalgia is the biggest problem which I face. Due to that, I have severe musculoskeletal pain.
Right.
And then also have bone issues like lumbar and cervical spondylitis. I have vertigo, then frozen shoulder. You name it, I've got it basically.
You can leave now. You can leave now.
Like that. Yeah, I guess so. And I can identify with the savior syndrome, which you said. I'm an animal welfare worker and I feed around 35-40 cats daily. I've got 7 cats at home, my pets. 2 ill cats are there. One has got a severe skin allergy, another was very ill. I saved his life. This is the second time I saved his life. So I keep on doing all this, and it is really very, very overwhelming at times, So yes, I can identify with whatever you were saying. Absolutely. That, I mean, my husband used the same words, he said that you are just chewing off more than you can bite.
Right.
But then the problem is, what do? I mean, I can't help doing it. So many animals are there. I have to feed them almost every day. I tried during the lockdown too. I fed them practically every day. It was like that.
Right.
So because of the health issues, I find it very, very difficult to tackle life. Lot of emotional issues too in my life, but basically, and every illness is rooted in emotion.
That's true.
That is what I believe in, definitely, and that is true, I suppose.
Correct.
So yes, lots of problems, and everybody has problems. I'm not the only one, I guess. and health issues also are there, but you have to live with it. But only thing is that this fibromyalgia and pain is basically killing me. That is the only thing. Finally, it's very difficult to lead a normal life. Small activities, even, I mean, does anybody get tired after washing your hair and taking a bath? But I do. It's like that. So I was listening to
Totally
another lady who was saying, and I can identify very much with the same
correct.
issues. And same issues I've got respiratory issues too, because of the I had pneumonia and I nearly died, I mean, around a few years ago. So that left me with asthma. So all these complications are there. But yes, I mean, I'm okay, I guess, with it.
Oh,
What to do?
you're smiling, you're
Yeah.
laughing, you're attending the Mystic Lotus. Awesome. Love and Health Tele Summit it says,
Thank you so much.
great things about you. I must mention that the savior disorder is the I cannot receive help. Even its other version is I cannot ask for help. I cannot delegate my work. It's
The
basically the
sorry for interrupting. Yeah, the problem is, ma'am, that for animals, people rarely help, you know. For humans, they still will help, but for animals, you know, they laugh at me. I mean, like, what are you doing running after all these ill and diseased animals? So dirty they are. But then they are
yeah,
part of my soul, you know. I
correct.
cannot
Now,
help attending to them.
correct. Now, that's a fixed point of view, which is people will not help for animals. And if you look at it, it's quite a painful point of view because it says if people are not going to help and I'm the only one, then I have to do this for 30 million of them, which is an impossible task.
Impossible.
So
Very.
it's a very painful goal. So for you to take a look at all the ways that unknowingly you have added the pressure to yourself, because in we break, our bodies start breaking because there's so much something squeezing us out
Very
of
true.
it. Even this in a savior disorder, this is very big, which is nobody else can do it but me. It's huge in a savior disorder. It's one of the most painful mental thoughts because it is not true. Those cats existed before you showed up. There are others in other places that are existing. So, where you've made yourself God in their lives, or for those of y'all who've made yourselves God in other people's lives, it is not allowed. Because if you make yourself God, you will forget that there is a higher power and higher intelligence. And we are never allowed to forget that. In fact, one of the things that take place in pain is the forgetting of the presence of a higher power. The more we turn away from the higher power, the less we grow. And all of these we're going to be talking about more in the coming weeks, because one of the things that we're going to do in the next 1 month is that on a daily basis you're going to get these little insights and these little tips and a decree of the day that you can then spend time with on your own, think through, process, give the decree, see how much you are growing.
But I have a question, ma'am.
So
How do I not feed the animals, and how do I not react to an animal who is severely ill or injured? Then I have to take them to the vet, treat them. So financially also it is a very big burden on me because I do not earn. So
right.
that is the problem. But then, you know, if I see an animal, say, who has been poisoned or who is involved in an accident or who is very badly hurt, how do I walk away? I cannot walk away. I have to get it treated, no?
I have not asked you to walk away.
Okay.
I am only saying that take a look at everything that you have decided, where you have made yourself God. Please don't walk away, but
Mm-hmm.
for a while, walk away for your own health.
Hmm.
Take care of you first. You wear your
Very.
oxygen mask.
Mm-hmm.
You grow, everything else will happen automatically.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'll say it again, my girl, and please, I'm so sorry, this must hurt to hear, but there are other animals in accidents taking place. There are those who help, there are others who show up, or the animal manages. Animals have survival instincts that are incredible. They were born to survive. So, where we are disempowering them by thinking, oh, they can't do it, we must take a look at which part of us is being reflected in that animal. Which part of us is waiting for somebody to be God in our lives, save us? Because every time we react to something, like that, like it triggers us,
Mhm.
it means something's going on inside us.
Mhm.
So some amount of time in your rest period, introspection, contemplation, these are signs
Meditation.
of these are signs of a growing mind, the ability to reflect.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your pains, you can leave now. Your courage, your stamina, your strength, restored. So please, on a daily basis, please say, pain, you can leave now 10 times. Okay. All the best, Rima. I have to thank Rima for listening. I didn't say things she wanted to hear, but that's also the second part where you receive as feedback and you don't take it personally. So I appreciate very much for those of you all who are looking to feel a little better, but instead getting to hear something else. Stick around, understand your pain, you will be able to accept it, you will be able to let it go, and you will be able to keep it away as well. So, medicine coming up. Neelu, shall we tell people how they can continue this?
Absolutely. And I just wanted to let you know, Yogesh, Honey, everybody else is writing in, Nehal, Dilly, just hang in there. Nidhu is going to be interacting with you right here, post the call, after everyone's eaten a little bit something. So please, not for a moment, think that your questions are going to go unanswered. All right. So don't worry about that. Okay. Give me a moment.
Okay, so my darlings, there are two ways you can continue this particular work, and one is for 15 days and one is for 30 days. I'd be so, I mean, we'd have more fun if we were doing this together for 30 days. So let me tell you about that first. So daily decrees, your own Telegram group. You're going to have 3 Pain Exterminator group calls like the one we just did, and where we spent about 15 minutes. So those calls are just about 20 minutes. You come, you sit, you lay down, you receive, you carry on. And then we're also going to be doing 2 remote pain clearing downloads. And remote meaning you don't have to come on any call. You be wherever you are, just sit comfortably and receive. I didn't get to do a remote clearing on today's call, but well. And you have new moon and full moon calls, which is a bonus as well as a group call. So one group call, like how Neelu brought on people. She brought on Rima, she brought on Honey. We didn't get to speak to as many people as I wanted, but we will do one group call where we will borrow benefits from each other, where the only thing we're going to be doing is one session after the other live on the group. So all of us are going to be borrowing benefits, because when somebody comes and they are being cleared of pain, it also clears us of pain. When somebody asks a question, it answers something for us as well. So we have a 2-hour borrowing benefits group call. And every day in your inbox, in your email, one understanding of pain plus the daily decree of the day and the number of times that you have to say it. So 30 days, pain out, fun in, ease in, possibilities in is normally at about 45,000 and USD 705, but it is available for rupees 6,999 only and USD 110. This offer is available for 24 hours. It doubles after that. And the link will be up on the group. It will be amazing to have you along. It'll be amazing to do this together, because the more of us there are, the easier and deeper the benefits of the work is. Thank you. Now, let us say that you say, no, it's okay. I think I can manage if I do this just for about 15 days. Then if you do this for 15 days only, you get the daily weekday decrees. You get the 3 Pain Exterminator 20-minute calls. And of course, you're on the Telegram group for 15 days as well. And normally that would be 20,400 and USD 320, but it's yours for 2,999 and USD 55 only. You also get the bonus of the full moon calls, new moon calls, as well as the 2 remote clearing downloads. And I completely forgot to mention that in the 30-day package, you also get 10 minutes with me. All my sessions, not all my sessions, but most of my sessions are Speedster sessions because the process is very, very quick. So all sessions are for 10 minutes. And in package A, you also get 1 Speedster session with me.
I'm so glad you remember that. I was just waiting for you to come to the end. I said, you have to go back. The session has to come.
I think just
So here it is. And super awesome, generous offers, Nidhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Package A at only 6,999, 30 days of major work, consistent work, calls, downloads, borrowing benefits, weekday decrees, one-on-one session, and only decrees, calls, only 2,999, and you still get the bonuses. It does not get better than this. On a day like today, the first day of Chaitra Navratri, and the first call, and first of all, Nidhu, what a call.
Oh, thank you.
I cannot imitate Anil Kapoor, otherwise I would have just gone, what a call, what a call, what a call. Really, no words, seriously, to describe. I think everybody's described in their own way the impact that they've all had, the transformation that they've all had in this supposedly long time, but doesn't feel like that at all.
Yeah, I was so surprised when I realized, oh my God, we've spent so much time together.
So erase years of pain in seconds, people, and start now. One of the things to release pain, the second or third, it's to take action, but today you take action first.
Correct.
Move your fingers and you take action.
You've heard Neelu, now you take action. Instantly you're growing. There's automatically less pain.
And the payment, the package details, payment links, everything is up on the Telegram group. You will be getting it in your replay as well. Please remember, people, 6,999 for package A, 30 days, 2,999 for package B, 15 days. It'll double in 24 hours. It will straight double. Okay, let's get that out there. And please know this, you have 24 hours. And if in 24 hours you're not taking action,
you're not listening, you're not taking action, not growing, there will be pain.
I know we're coming to the close of this. Because I cannot not say this, all right? And that's a double negative, so it cancels the cannot, all right? Don't focus on that right now, okay? It's a movie reference, obviously, Nidhu, which is Autobots Transform. Let's roll.
I love it.
And anybody who gets movie references, it's Optimus Prime in Transformers, where he's selling, because the old cars there saying, he's saying Autobots transform, let's roll, because he always rolls out first. So let's move. Basically, so I'll just explain that punchline as well. Now after this also, you know what you got to do? Move.
I will. And we will sign out over here. Autobots transform, let's roll. I do want to leave you with one particular decree that we have. Try this as well 3 times, my darlings, which is, I used to be broken, not anymore. I am kinsugid, now. And you all just have to try the 15-20 minutes Pain Exterminators we'll do, where we will actually see ourselves being kintsugied. I thank you very much for all your time. I thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to chatting with you all on the Telegram group. For now, big love, big hug. Namaste from India.